Hey guys, it's famous game reviewer Diamondbolt here, and as you all know, I'm very well renowned for my epic game reviews. So allow me to give my thoughts on that new Smash game that came out that everyone's probably forgotten about by now because it's been like a week. You guys sick of Smash videos yet? Well, too bad. I'm sorry, I've been playing so much of it, I need to make a video on something, so... Now, not many people know about this game since its release date, the 7th of December, was completely overshadowed by another game that came out on the same day. Katamari Damacy Reroll, which is just a freaking masterpiece. But I don't know, this game's pretty good as well. I think people should give it a shot. Seriously though, I'm having an absolute blast with Ultimate, as I knew I would. Nintendo, you never let me down. Except with online play and Newcomers, but... whatever. So I wanted to talk about a few things to do with the game because it's good and I like it and it's good. There were so many good games that came out this year, many of which I'm still playing that I am never gonna get back to now. Move over, bitch, Smash is here! First off, there are so many goddamn characters to unlock, holy shit! I forgot how good it feels to unlock characters since it's been like 500 years since the last game. Even if every single one of them kicks my ass, god damn it! I have to say, you know, as a Smash veteran, been playing since the good old days of the N64, the gameplay does feel a bit different and wonky compared to the other games. It's still perfectly playable, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the controls more so than the last game, and even Brawl, which, yes, is the excuse I'm going with as to why I'm so bad at it. I don't know, I just feel like it's not as responsive, but maybe that's just me because no one else seems to be having any problem with it. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but let's just say all you tournament goers are safe. For now. The Joy-Cons, which are a godsend for literally any game on the Switch, bravo Nintendo, aren't really all that great for Smash, at least for me, and my only other option is the deafening sound of the GameCube controller. Once again, probably just me. I just missed that awesome Wiimote nunchuck combo. But if that had to be sacrificed to get rid of the gamepad though, then it was worth it. Fuck you. As should be clear, I'm just a casual player, so I can't really give you an expert opinion on how it controls compared to the other ones and all that. All I can really do is make fun of Ganondorf's really big nose. I'll get used to the controls, in fact I'm already getting used to them as I got footage for this video, but the most important thing about Ultimate is that it's fun. It's really goddamn fun. And remember kids,
the game is fun. If it's not fun, why bother?
The Newcomers are mostly great. Inkling is the best thing ever and even better than I could ever have imagined. Ridley is fucking terrifying and oh god no! K-Rool is okay I guess. Isabelle is the best thing ever added to Smash. Her fishing claw attack is just the best. Bah, bitch! So cool of them to give Captain Falcon an Echo Fighter, and Simon and Richter are just... yeah, this is fair. Thanks Nintendo. Besides Inkling, there weren't really any newcomers that were added that I really wanted in the game, and most of the ones I did want have been deconfirmed now. I'm still super happy for the people that did want them in Smash. Except for the people that wanted Simon. This is the worst thing ever, god damn you all. But wait, there are shadows in Smash? Does that mean that shadows finally confirmed? Assist trophies are where fighters go to die. I mean, at least they're still in the game, right? But come on, how can Smash Ultimate not have the ultimate life form? Damn. I'm so glad I can beat the shit out of assist trophies now. Fuck you, Waluigi! Oh god, I'm sorry! The roster is just ginormous. I spend a solid 10 minutes at the character select screen every time because I just don't know who to pick. There's just so many. Smash's main appeal is and always has been to me its massive crossover aspect. And even after all this time, I'm still blown away by watching Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Cloud, Ryu, Snake, and like a shit ton of other characters just going at it. I mean, I know I've said this before, but what other game can you play as a giant dragon of death and destruction that murders everything in sight and then watch him get his ass kicked by a tiny adorable dog who's just so precious? One thing I can't say I'm a fan of with Ultimate is its lack of graphical difference with the previous installments. I know this is a bit of an odd complaint, but every single Smash game before it has its own unique art direction, like how Brawl went for that gritty, realistic look, or as gritty and realistic as the Wii can pull off at 360p quality anyway. And you can tell each one apart because of the graphical limitations at the time. I mean, look, what even is that? I guess they've gotten the game looking as good as it can now, because Ultimate is just a slightly better looking version of Smash 4. And there's nothing wrong with that, they've put a lot of effort into making the game aesthetically different. Like how the menu doesn't suck dick this time, but aside from that, it's just looking like Smash 4 too. I'm not saying I wouldn't want the game to look differently, because it looks fantastic, I don't know where I'm going with this. Just a minor tidbit, ignore me, I'm dumb. The graphics looking the same don't bring Ultimate down, it brings Smash 4 down. Since unlike the other games, I really don't have any reason to ever go back to Smash 4 because of Ultimate being a better version of it. But you know what Ultimate doesn't have? Smash Tour, baby! Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Spirits Mode. I don't like it that much. One of my biggest wants for Smash 5 was to see the return of a story mode like in Smash Brawl, because the Subspace Emissary is objectively one of the greatest things ever created on this entire planet. Fairly early on though, Nintendo made it clear that though there is a story mode, it's not about the story. Aww. And yeah, Spirits mode was basically exactly what I expected, just way, way bigger. Like, holy crap, does it end? In Subspace, you moved from world to world, fighting enemies, bosses, and fighters, and progressed the story. In World of Light, from what I've played, you just fight over and over and over, and the only thing that changes is your opponent's spirits, which can create certain effects that you have to counter with your own spirits, which you collect by winning these fights. Spirits are the replacement for trophies in this game, and they're honestly pretty cool, despite what I initially thought. I am missing trophies a lot, since there's a lot less of an incentive to complete classic mode without them, even though you do get a spirit that, like, who really cares? But they're not that bad of a trade-off, they're just confusing. Like, there's too freaking many of them and I don't know what to do with all of you! World of Light is fine, as I said, and I'm glad it's in the game, it's just honestly a little bit boring and monotonous. With Subspace, there was that feeling of variety and progression because the levels and settings and characters changed each time. Spirits is kind of just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And that's not to say it sucks, it just, I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it. Unlike Shulk, who is always really feeling it. But I guess I'm saying all this without actually having beaten it yet, so whatever. It's still fun though, and I'm happy it's there, because without it, Ultimate is kind of empty. I remember Brawl and even 4 having so much shit to do, but Ultimate kind of just doesn't. I mean, it's not all that necessary since a majority of the game's appeal is the actual beating the shit out of each other, but I don't know, sometimes you just get tired of that and want to shoot some trophies. But you can't do that no more. Beyond classic mode and event modes, there's only really the main battles in World of Light. And that's fine, you know, it's the ultimate Smash game. So I mean, where's that poker floats, huh? I don't know, I kind of just expected more. And I don't mean more characters or more stages, because Jesus, we got plenty of those. But in terms of stuff to do, I think the previous games have Ultimate beat. I mean, there's always the glorious online if you're really desperate. Really desperate. I'll be honest though, Ultimate doesn't really need all those extra features, because the fighting is the most fun it's ever been, especially with this massive roster of characters to choose from. I'm not saying I'm unsatisfied, I'm just worried I'm gonna get bored quickly. Good thing we have the DLC coming. Gino, please, Nintendo, I'm not asking you, I'm begging you. He's all I have left. Please. One of the coolest things to me about Smash when I was a kid was using my imagination to conjure up the world that these characters live in. Smash purposely doesn't give you a lot of story and leaves a lot of it open to the interpretation of the player, you know, unless you watch Game Theory. Okay! So if you want, it can be Toy Story, or they could all be living together and being a cute little family, or it could be a deathmatch where they're all kidnapped from their homes and forced to endlessly kill each other. The possibilities are endless! The Spirits mode really makes you feel like a little kid again, trying to make your own story around these events when collecting characters and whatnot. I don't know, it's cool. Having all these characters show up and having to unlock them and collect them is pretty darn addicting. Even if I have no idea who half of them even are. What do you think I am, some kind of nerd? Anyway, World of Light is not entirely what I wanted, but it's cool. We cool. But it's not all about what I want, because if it was, then Smash wouldn't have Olimar in it, that piece of shit. The one thing I truly want to see is Sakurai getting a rest. The guy deserves it. After putting Shadow in the game. Ultimate is incredibly polished, and you can tell there's a hell of a lot of care put into making the game as satisfying as possible, which is why Simon has the range of the entire goddamn map. But my points about the graphical difference and a bit of the learning curve of the controls don't affect the game negatively for me. I love it so much, and playing Smash on the go with graphics that don't burn my eyes is fantastic. There's a lot of really cool extra features that I really appreciate. The stage morphing is a great addition, the final smashes being shorter is a massive improvement, that zooming when you kill your opponent is literally the best thing ever. Also, the camera control is just as good as ever. I mean, you can make people do the heck out faces, so like, where is that Game of the Year award? Overall, I would give Ultimate a solid 2 out of 10. No Subspace, no Shadow, no thanks. However, it is the only game where you can do this. Is it my favorite Smash game? I don't know. I'd say it's the most well-made Smash, graphics and combat-wise, but I'll certainly say one thing. I can't believe they nerfed Kirby! Why did you take away that glorious side B, huh? Reggie, why? I'll take that sponsorship now, Nintendo, anytime you're ready. Anyway, I'm gonna go lose to the exact same guy in World of Light for 50 hours, give up, curse the game, cry a bit, and then get right back to playing it. See ya!